right, in your opinion, what makes a song a country song?
Well, it's a great question. I think for me, it has to be about real life. I mean, I think in this day and age, there's been a lot of evolution in what country music is, but I still think it comes down to a real song about real life that people can relate to. Now, sometimes that crosses over. There's been rock songs that could be conceived as country songs too, but I think that for me, it's just about real life.
Speaking of which, did you hear what Tom Petty said about country music?
I heard some of that. I mean, I think, I don't really have an opinion on that. First of all, I'm not sure how informed, somebody like that would be. I don't know how much Tom Petty listens to country music. The only problem I had is I've never been a big fan of categorizing an entire genre of music based on whatever songs you hear. So, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I thought it was a little unfair with categorizing an entire format.
Yeah, I feel like they weren't really fair with the question either. Like, why were they asking Tom Petty about country music, really, right, to begin with? Do you think Waylon and Cash are rolling over in their graves over the current state of country or not? Or do you think that they would have embraced it?
I think at any point in time in any music, there's always stuff that's good, there's always stuff that's bad. I think you can go back to even, Cash and Waylon's time, and even after that, there's stuff that wasn't great, So I think a lot of it is, does it have a chance to succeed? Does the cool stuff have a chance to get out there? As limited as it may be or as big as it may be. I think in their era, it was a little hipper, it was a little cooler. They found a movement there at a time when the music was a different thing. For me, I think since I've been doing this, we've been doing this 05 when we started. I think it's a more singer-songwriter-based format. I think it's a cooler format than it's been in a long time. It's taken over a lot of where rock and roll left off, and taken a lot of that genre away. So for me, I'm excited about where we go from here. There's still stuff that's not good, but I'm excited to see where we go.
Okay, and where are you going from here? Is the new album done yet? And can you give us some kind of idea of what it's going to sound like? Anything special on it?
Well, it's going to be, it's not done. I'm working on it. But it's going to be different, man. I mean, I think at this point in time, I can't make a record that I know is going to sell more than Chief or I know is going to have more hit songs. I can make a record that I know is going to be more creative. And that's what I'm trying to do. It may be, some people are going to think I've lost my mind maybe, but
really?
But it's okay. I think it's one of those things that creatively, it has to be more than what Chief was, because Chief was more than the one before it. So we're going to the wall on this one, maybe past it, maybe through it.
Like an example?
I don't really have it yet because I'm in the middle of it. It's one of those things that it's like...
You're still thinking through it?
I'm carving, yeah. I mean, we're in the studio some and we're whittling on it, so we'll see.
Okay, you wear your shades indoors a lot, and I've heard that you do that for medical reasons. Is that true?
Well, it started medically. I mean, I don't know about medical reasons, but I wear contacts. My eyes don't lubricate real well at all. And when I play bars and clubs, we'd jump up on stage and there'd be the par can lights. First of all, it's 100 degrees. Those par cans, I'm tall, so the lights were right here, and it would bake my contact, and they would always fall out. And somebody just suggested, wear shades, protect your eyes. And that's where this whole thing started. It was never contrived. Matter of fact, most everybody said, why would you wear shades? You got nicer looking eyes and all the label people, But for me, it just became its own thing.
I feel like you should wear swimming goggles. That might actually help you even more.
That's kind of cool.
When you perform.
I think it's been done.
I have one more question for you. I've never asked you about this, and I couldn't find anything on this. Pledge Allegiance to the Hag. That's an anthem at your shows, and I'm curious how you hooked up with Merle for that song. How'd you swing that?
Merle at that time had just re-signed to do a project with Capitol Records where he started, and I just got my record deal, and somebody sent it to Merle and said, hey, man, we got a new kid. Check out this song. And Merle luckily loved the song and was nice enough to sing on it. And in my career, it's one of the things that I look back on, and I'm very proud of that moment.